Seriously, again? Hold on. So this is interrupting me every single time I enjoy good music. It's starting to get on my nerves. But since you're here, let me talk to you about some great news that we've gotten today in the comic book industry. It's not today. Actually, if you don't know about this, you're behind the curve already. My name's Pocan Joe, and I'm happy to discuss the movie Silk coming out. Now, as some of you may know, the movie, Sony bought the deal. They're going to produce the movie. If it's going to be good, if it's going to be bad, we don't know yet. Put this down so I don't make you hungry. So the question becomes, what comic books do we get? With Silk #1 coming out, there was like 5 different variants for it. There was A, B, C, D, and E. 5. So which ones are the most valuable ones, or which one are we predicting to be the most valuable ones, can be based off of data that we can find today. The data that we found today is these two. Now this has been cross-referenced through 3 different data sources. I've used my my comic book shop, comic book price guide, and of course the time tested and true Overstreet. So basically what we're looking at is we're looking at 2 different variant copies here today. The first one is of course this one. Now, as you're taking a look at it, you'll probably notice that this is the Stacy Lee variant. It's a 1 in 25. Right now, this is a pretty decent comic book, and it's better conditions, and I'm reviewing notes right now. You're probably looking at around a $50 thing right now on evaluation. Now, I want to be very clear on the difference between evaluation and price paid. Buying something retail, you mark it up. But value-wise, not a bad deal. Now, of course, the one that's higher value is this one. Take a second, enjoy it, bring it in. Just bring it in. Now, this is the Comic Pro exclusive variant cover. You'll notice the difference between this and the regular newsstand issue. It has looks like it was printed on a paper bag. I think that's really cool. So definitely, if you see these out and about, grab them. If you don't collect them, or you don't collect Silk, that's fine. So the question is why am I doing this? Why do I think this is important? Well, one is I'm a business counselor by profession. And when I talk about value proposition to my classes, people tend to get lost. And I think this is a great example of value proposition. Now, if for all you comic book just collectors out there, you hate comic book flippers. I get you, and I don't want you to make you mad or anything. But please understand, if you have a hobby, a lot of people don't have the paychecks to go out and drop $50, $60 on something. And it may not even be something that they collect. So I'm a true believer in having a collection that self-sustains itself. In other words, I don't want to use my paycheck to buy comics. So if I see something of value and I know other people want it, meaning the market, then I definitely want to sell it to them as quickly as possible. So I can fuel my own habits, if you will. I hope this has been good. I'm going to get back to lunch and rocking out my 80s music. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. Give me a thumbs down if you disagree with me. That's fine. Or if you have some other opinions about this. Now, one thing before I forget, because I get a little scatterbrained, these are not the first appearances of Silk. So I'll make another video and we can talk about that, and we can talk about the different various covers or variant covers for that as well. I hope this has been helpful. Cross your fingers, because again, this is all speculation at the end of the day. I'm speculating, but I'm basing it off of 3 data points, so I feel very comfortable about that. Y'all have a good day. I'm getting back to lunch.